Poppy, or as I like to call him, my Uncle B, has always lived his life to the best of his ability. At an early age, he recognized what gave meaning to people's lives and sought out to live his life with the values of a family, career, and adventuring. My uncle was born on June 10th, 1968 in Arlington, Virginia. He only lived there for a few months and then he moved up to Ohio and then finally down to Decatur, Georgia. Decatur is right near Atlanta, and during the 70s and 80s, they were experiencing a lot of growth with the infrastructure of the MARTA as well as the Hartsfield International Airport. He grew up the rest of his childhood in Decatur with his older brother Sean and his younger sister Jennifer, who's my mother. Growing up, he struggled to find his path in life, but he always knew that he had a sense of adventure, and at a young age, he wanted to become a pilot in the Navy. With this need for adventure, he ended up getting arrested at a young age for robbing a store as well as defacing government property. During his adult years, his young 20s, he began to work many jobs as far as a bellman, a waiter, and is also a valet. He saw life passing him by and realized that witnessing his friends start families or graduating school or starting their careers, he realized that he wanted to begin his life as well. So he decided to go to college at the University of Georgia State and receive a degree in finance. He got his first job at Genuous Mutual Funds in Denver, Colorado, and this was in the early 90s. He realized that he wanted, or he was asked to work on a website that the mutual funds place was starting in the early 90s, and he helped out with the team who was building this website. That's when he realized that he was interested in technology. His close friend got him a job at Ration Software a few years later, and he's been working with technology ever since. He also was able to go on many adventures in his 20s. He climbed the Cascade Mountains of Washington State, the Rockies of Colorado, and Mount Aconcagua in Argentina. It's the second highest mountain, second to Mount Everest. Another one of his values was family. He married my aunt, and they have 3 children and live in Auburn, Georgia now. Growing up, my uncle was always a father figure to me. My dad was deployed many times as a child because he was in the Navy, and as an early teenager, he developed alcoholism, and so I couldn't really turn to him for guidance, and I started acting out as a child as well in school. I spent many of my summers in Georgia with my extended family, and those are some of my best childhood memories. My Uncle B used to take me mountain biking in the mountains, well, obviously, and he gave me one of his old bikes because he would mountain bike and rock climb as well, and he also gave me my personal object, which is this helmet, and I still use it to this day just because it was not super nice, but it really meant a lot to me. I thought that it was really cool because it was the type of helmet that he used as a mountain biker. He always supported my goals and supported me when I came out of the closet as well. He was always a role model because he was someone I could look up to, and he told me that when I was arrested at a young age that I need to take that as a life lesson and to learn from my mistakes. I struggled with school as a young person as well, or as a younger person as well, and I found it difficult to find my path in life, struggling with personal issues and my father, and he showed me that if you can apply yourself, you can always achieve your goals, and that's what he's done in his life. I flunked out of college a few years ago, and then when I realized that I wanted to be an influence to somebody, I decided to go back to school to become a teacher. I knew I wanted a career I enjoyed, just as my uncle does, and I knew that being a teacher would be fulfilling and that I would be able to adventure with my summers off. So I've gone on a few adventures recently as well, one of them including a 33-hour drive from Atlanta to LA last summer, and I also dream of climbing Mount Aconcagua. I never thought that I had a hero as a child growing up, but recently I've been reflecting on the times that me and my uncle spent together, and I realized that he was my hero. He was a representative of the person that I wanted to become, and we share similar values, which is a family, a career that we enjoy, and adventure.